Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about nudge and public policy topic in Indian economy. Okay. So here first of all we have to know about the meaning of nudge. So here nudge means it is a light touch or push a man so in order to attract attention. Okay, so just for the attraction or attention of a particular person we just use some touch or push. Okay, just for the attention of a person in the public society, so we need touch or push of a person. Okay, so that is known as nudge. Next, coming to the next term, that is public policy. Okay, so here public policy means it is one type of the system of laws, guidelines, regulatory measures. Okay, so these are mostly implemented or inaugurated by the government or representatives in the country, especially for fulfilling the public interest goals. Okay, so it means public policies are implemented for the public purposes. Okay, so here mainly, so the behavioral economics, it means according to the human behavior only, so the economy is running. Okay, so that's why here behavioral economics provides insights to nudge people towards the desirable behavior. Okay, so here, so for especially for nudge the people, here nudge means it is one type of the touch or push in order to get the attention. Okay, so towards the desirable behavior. So here desirable behavior means the behavior, it must be useful, it must be necessary, it must be attractive in the society, especially which are very useful for the economy, because we are talking about Indian economy. So that's why each and everything which is very useful for the economy. Okay, so it means the behavioral economics provides the deep understanding regarding the nudge people towards the desirable behavior. Okay, so in India, so that much of the nudge has been successfully used in India as instrument of the public policy. Okay, it means that much of the touch or push towards a person, so that is very well in the Indian society. Okay, so for example, so those instruments are the Swachh Bharat Mission and Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. Okay, so here Swachh Bharat Mission program inaugurated by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, especially on the 2nd October 2014. Okay, so especially this is for the cleanliness and for the sanitation. So this was developed under the Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation. So for the especially for the improvement of the quality of life through sanitation, cleanliness and personal hygiene. Okay. So by using these important features, so we can make our India as a clean India. Okay. And the next one is to end of the open defecation. So this is one of the aim of the Swachh Bharat. So next important campaign or program is Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. It means to save the girl child and educate the girl child. Okay, so because there was no importance was given to the girl child, so especially so there was gender inequality in the society, so that's why it was inaugurated on the 22nd Jan 2015 by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Okay. So not only these important programs or campaigns were happened in India, especially in the point of nudge people towards the desirable behavior. So, but there are some important higher goals there. So first of all, from Beti Bachao, Beti Badhao to Padhao to so Beti Aapki Dhan Lakshmi or Vijay Lakshmi in 2015. Okay, so here especially for the gender equality. So to end the female feticide and save the girl child, especially in India. So there are some important things are there. For example, to end the female feticide, so here the people are killing their female fetuses in the womb. Okay, so whenever they are going for the sex determination, so whenever they know the female child, it means girl child in the womb, so they started to aborting those female fetuses. Okay, so these are very creating the disturbance in the society, and they never give the importance towards the girls. So that's why our Prime Minister Narendra Modi started to campaign this important Beti Aapki Dhanlakshmi or Vijay Lakshmi in 2015, just for the gender equality. So next one is from Swachh Bharat to Sundar Bharat. Okay, so here Swachh Bharat means, just we were thinking about, this is for the sanitation and the cleanliness, and to end the open defecation. So whenever has been great success, so as especially this Swachh Bharat mission was very got great importance towards the society, and whenever it was great success, and it needs to become Sundar Bharat. Okay, it means Swachh Bharat, it was clean. So whenever it was clean, so we started to gaining the importance towards Sundar Bharat. It means we need to make our country as beautiful. Okay, so next one is from give it up to think about the subsidy. Okay, so here LPG subsidy is there. It means liquefied petroleum gas subsidy. It means subsidy means giving LPG gas cylinders on the basis of the subsidy prices. So from give it up to the, so think about the subsidy. Okay, so it means give it up means the well to do households. It means the persons who are in the higher wealth position, so those peoples can voluntarily give up their LPG subsidy, because there's so many people who are in the BPL families. Okay, so whenever the higher and rich people, when they give up their LPG subsidies, so it could be targeted poor people, so who are polluting the environment, so through the wood. It means firewood, coal, dung and crop residual, especially for the cooking purpose they are using these things, but indirectly they are creating the disturbance and polluting the environment. So that's why whenever the persons who are in the high wealth people, so they can give it up, especially by using the LPG subsidy. So those subsidies will be given to the poor people, because they are using the firewood for the cooking purpose. Okay, it means LPG subsidies can replace the food, firewood, dung, coal and crop residual whenever they are cooking. Okay, it means so many poor people are living in villages and they are not using the LPGs, so that's why they're cooking, so on the basis of the firewood, dung. Okay, so it means we can replace those people and we can turn those people towards the LPG subsidies. Okay, so next one is from tax evasion to the tax compliance. It means some people, they are not able to pay the tax. It means they have the money but they are not paying the taxes to the government. It means some people are, they are escaping from the tax. So and from tax evasion, it means the people who are escaping from the tax paying, and they turn to the tax compliance. It means they are paying to the tax. Okay, so it means these important to nudge, that just are very important for the public policies. Okay, so these nudges can be used in the policy making with effective outcomes by taking the following three policy actions. So there are three important policy actions in the society. So the government is using those policy actions whenever they are creating the policy making in the society, so whenever they need effective outcomes. Okay, so first one, people's behavior is always influenced by the social and religious norms. Okay, so here people's, it means individual behavior is always influenced by the social and religious norms. Social means according to the societal conditions, and religious means religious norms are there. There are some standard concepts in the religious purpose. For example, karma, reincarnation, heaven, hell, salvation. So these things are very important in the religious norms. For example, in Hindu religion, so mostly we are using the term karma. According to the karma only our actions and our things are going. Okay, So mostly these beneficial norms can be used as positive influences. So for example, friends, neighbors as role models, and to modify people's behavior. It means to modify the people's behavior also there are some important norms can be used as a positive influences. So here influences are friends and neighbors. Okay. So second way is as people have an inclination to go for default option in their actions, so changing the default can be a very effective policy. So here people have the inclination means thinking in a particular action or following particular action or particular way or particular path. Okay, so it means I think these inclinations are very default means so people are selecting automatically. Okay, so it means these are the fixed in the human behavior. So whenever the people are going for the inclination, it means a particular way or action, especially these are the default options like selected automatically, they are the default options in their actions. So it means here we have to change our default actions or default options. So this is very effective policy. Okay. So next, the third way is a policy of reminders and repeated reinforcements. So help sustain change in the behavior as people find it difficult to sustain good habits. Okay, it means whenever the people are thinking this is very difficult to sustain good habits, to follow the good habits. So in that time, so the especially the policy of reminders. Reminders means bring back your memory and repeated reinforcement. Reinforcement means action or process which strengthen. Okay, so these are very important for changing the behavior. So whenever the people are thinking or finding when it is difficult to adopt the good habits. Okay. So mostly the common people are very important thing whenever they fail to connect the policy actions of the government. They always fail to connect with policy actions which are implemented by the government. Okay. So for an effective use of the nudges in the public policy, so it is very essential to relate economics to the common people. Okay. So here we have to relate with economics, especially by the common people, because common people so they are fail to connect with the policy actions of the government. Okay, so here relate means make or show connection between the economics and the common persons. Whenever we are using the human behavior, so we have to relate the economics with common person. Okay, so by using the he or she encounters every day, it means the day to day life we experience. So that's why so we have to connect with the economics, so especially by the common people. Okay, so here they given one example, that is a plate of food. Okay, it means each and every person is very encounters or relate or experience with a plate of food. So here the day to day life is very important for the common people and each and everything. Okay, so that's why so we have to relate or we have to maintain some connection between the economics and especially by the common person. Okay.